Good morning, fam. Coach Nate. You didn't just roll out of bed, you showed up for your body. That's huge. Right now, you might feel a little stiff. Maybe your legs feel heavy, or your lower back is tight from sleeping in the same position. But in the next 5 minutes, we're going to open up your hips, unlock your hamstrings, and bring real energy back into your body. This isn't just about flexibility, it's about freedom. And I promise, one of the moves in this flow is going to stretch a part of your leg you've probably never even felt before. Most people do hamstring stretches wrong, and that's why they never see progress. But today, you'll learn how to stretch with intention, not tension. We'll hit a deep release in your hips halfway through the flow, and I'll show you a powerful finishing move that combines strength, mobility, and coordination in just one step. Let's hit the mat. This move is the doorway into your nervous system. If your lower back feels compressed, or your legs feel tight before you even begin moving, this is where we fix it. Stand tall, feet hip width apart. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips, and slowly fold forward. Let your arms dangle, head heavy, knees slightly bent. I promise this move will release your lower back, stretch the entire back line of your body, and give you a moment of grounded stillness before we flow. Beginners, bend your knees more and rest your hands on your thighs or shins. Advanced stretches, grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. Here's a fun fact. Forward folds aren't just about touching your toes. They're about letting go. The deeper the exhale, the deeper the release. Can you stay here 5 seconds longer than your mind wants to? Try it and stay with it. Are you clenching your jaw? If so, relax it now. You're safe. That tension is robbing you depth. That just resets your nervous system. Now let's dial into your hamstrings, one leg at a time. This move targets what the first stretch missed. If you've ever felt like your hamstrings never loosen up, this stretch holds the key. From a low lunge, shift your hips back. Straighten your front leg. Flex the toes towards you. Fold forward slowly over the front leg. Spine long, chest open. I promise this move will lengthen your hamstrings, decompress your sciatic line, and help restore full extension through the back of the leg. Beginners, keep your hands on blocks or your thigh. Advanced stretches, slide the front foot further out and fold deeper. Here's a fun fact. You don't just stretch your hamstrings to make them longer. You stretch them to make your brain feel safe letting go. Try to hold the deepest point of your stretch for 5 more seconds. Breathe through it. Can you feel the stretch in the belly of the hamstring? Not just behind the knee. If not, try pulling the toes back towards your face. That just released your back line. Let's now open the front. This move isn't just a stretch. It's a mobility builder. And if your hips feel sticky, especially after sitting, this will change how your legs move for the rest of the day. Step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Inhale, press hips gently forward. Exhale, shift back, straighten the front leg for a hamstring stretch. Flow between these two slowly, like a wave. I promise this move will open up your hip flexors, lengthen the quad, and reduce tension that leads to lower back pain. Beginners, use hands on blocks or floor for support. Advanced stretches, add a slight twist toward the front leg when flowing forward. Did you know that your quads pull on your pelvis? Yeah, that's right. Tight quads equal tight hips equal a tight back. This flow restores balance. On your last pass, hold the forward lunge for 5 seconds and really sink in. Do you feel the stretch in your hip or your back? If it's your back, realign and pull your core in. That just opened your right hip. Let's bring the left side to life. You're halfway through the flow. And this stretch brings your body into full alignment, left and right, front and back. Step your left foot forward, inhale, drop into the lunge. Exhale, shift back into a hamstring fold. Repeat fluidly, keeping your breath connected. I promise this move will release stored tension, balance hip mobility, and prepare you for deeper movement in the final stretch. Beginners, keep torso upright. Focus on control. Advanced stretches, reach arms overhead during the lunge phase. Do you know that hip mobility directly impacts ankle function, stride length, and knee pressure? This flow is a domino effect in your body. Give the side everything. Last lunge, sink an inch deeper. Feel different than the other side? That's the imbalance we're correcting. You've opened up your hips, lengthened your legs. Now let's bring it all together. This is your last move. Part mobility, part challenge. It links your hips, hamstrings, ankles, and spine. Everything we just stretched. Now we connect it. Start standing, feet shoulder width apart. Hinge at the hips, fold forward. Grab your toes, drop into a deep squat. Chest lifted, press back into a forward fold. Repeat slowly. I promise this move will build functional strength, boost circulation, and seal all the work we've done today. Beginners use elbows to press knees open. Advanced stretches add a T-spine rotation at the bottom of the squat. Let me tell you a little secret. This move you're doing right here is used in elite athletic warm-ups and physical therapy because it hits so many systems at once. Can you flow through this 3 more times? No rush, no tension, just smooth, powerful movements. Do you feel your hips, hamstrings, and spine working in sync? That's full body integration. You unlocked your movement potential. Stay strong, flexible, and powerful. I'll see you in the next session. Let's go.